Welcome to Dig It, a real estate podcast by Hubble Realty Company. If you're looking for a new place to rent, this episode might be for you. We are at the Gray Station Clubhouse again, and this time we're talking to Jeremiah over at the LINC Apartments, where they've got a sauna, they've got bougie dog washing stations. They also have parking, which is needed when you live in downtown Des Moines. So let's dig in. All right, we're switching gears yet again, and this time we've talked about for sale products. We've talked about for sale condos. Now we're going into the world of the rental side, the multifamily side of things. Jeremiah French joining us today here at the Gray Station Clubhouse. Loving this setup, loving your vibe. What is on your shirt? What is that?
It's actually like bow ties. When
You're
you look
always
really
so
close
dapper.
at it, and then it matches like the blue pants. So I was like, I look great today.
And I love your vibe every single day. Remind me, senior assistant property manager.
It's a mouthful.
It really is. And you've kind of worked your way up. You've been with Indigo Living now for 5 years, right?
5 years on the 21st.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I didn't get you an anniversary gift.
It's
I hope.
okay.
It's just being here on this podcast is your gift today.
It is, yes.
Okay, let's talk about LINC, because I think that LINC Apartments have been such a catalyst for all of the movement down here at Gray Station. They were the first apartments to really come online, and they're kind of just, they're the anchor. They're the anchor. They're called LINC because it links everything to downtown. What do you like about LINC and kind of the vibe that it gives Gray Station?
The vibe of LINC is very, like, I would say dynamic, and the location is perfect. I would say that, like, it connects, like, the starter group of what we're looking for. Like, it gets you in the door for the community, and then you go from there. Like, most residents, like, transition to larger floor plans, or we actually have residents that transition to purchase Gray Station townhomes.
Yeah.
So it's like the starter. And it's nice to, like, be the forefront of that and, like, meet the people and meet a face and, like, start that relationship from start to end and see where they go with it.
Well, so what has it been like bringing on this now fourth phase of LINC? And again, as people look around Gray Station, they may see, okay, LINC Apartments and LINC Townhomes. Those are both rental, but there are actually four in our world, 4 phases of those, and you're bringing on phase 4 right now. And you guys had a grand opening. It was phenomenal.
Yes.
What's it been like?
It has been so successful. It has been, like, lease-up is very new to me, so it's been a whirlwind, but it's been so successful, and I've been so proud to be a part of it. And, like, just see the start from, like, building the walls to, like, me going in and, like, setting the decor up a little bit and, you know, touring the homes that are already and just seeing the final product and seeing prospects' face, like, light up because they're getting, like, so much value.
They're getting excited about their potential.
So much for it. Like, they go in and they start, like, mentally decorating their new home.
I love that.
And you just see it on their face.
What do you think some of, we'll get into some of the features and square footages, but on the topic of, you know, new residents coming in, what's some of that feedback that you're getting as far as, like, what are their favorite components of LINC?
Oddly enough, brand new appliances. And they're very, like, upscale appliances.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, this is nice. Like, LED lights in the fridge, you would be like, oh, it's just a light. It makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
And then all our floor plans have built-in trash cans. So the functionality of the floor plans, everyone loves it. They can build a home there, you know?
Right. They just see the functionality side working where maybe before it was like, okay, I have to adjust to live in this space, where you get to kind of pick the space how it works for you.
From the start.
Interesting. So give us some of the details of LINC. So what are some of the bedroom, you know, layouts, ranges, and some of those, like, rental price points?
So for the new phase, we don't have any, like, studios, but we have 1-bedroom efficiencies. So we have those. They're a little bit smaller scale, but more budget conscious, budget friendly.
What do you mean by 1 bedroom efficiencies? What do you mean?
So like they're smaller square footage.
Okay.
I would say like they will start around 590 square feet.
But they have a dedicated bedroom. Space.
Bedroom. Some of the corner units have like windows in the bedrooms, walk-in closets, things like that.
Gotcha.
And then it just kind of goes up from there. We have special floor plans like standard 1 beds, and then we have a 1 bedroom plus den with wraparound patios.
Plus den. So just more of like an office setup space,
Yes.
or maybe if you wanted to, if you ran, your work from home business out of that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Love
and
that.
some people like set up a pet space, like their own pet room.
Get out.
It's so cute.
Who's
how
the
they
bougiest
decorate
dog at LINC? That's what we should talk about. Okay, we'll come back to that.
it. Yes.
What else? What's your biggest floor plan, and what's that look like?
The biggest floor plan at the new phase is 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
Okay.
Those are the most popular. We have a lot of like young professionals coming downtown that need more space and more closet space than like a den area. And so they set up that space as their office, even though both bedrooms literally can fit a king size bed.
Yeah.
So like they're so large. But people do it.
And I know you mentioned with the young professionals the other day where it's like, or roommate situations where it's just like, that you are going to live and work downtown with, a good friend or maybe a family member. And it just makes more sense that way to be able to split the rent and go from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They leave, we have a lot of students that like leave dorms or student living situations. And then there's like, well, we're going downtown. Let's just continue living together.
I love that. That's, that was so much. I kind of miss that. I miss that time in my life, and I don't miss that time in my life. I loved being able to just like walk out your door and go downtown and just be exactly where you want to be.
Just be everywhere.
Yes.
Around everything.
What are some of the amenities that every phase of LINC has access to? But I want to talk about LINC 4's amenities. We have to talk about this. So tell us some of them.
So LINC's original phases has a list of amenities. We have a 2-story fitness room. We have 2 rooftops, theater, bike storage, all those good things. And then with the new phase, we have more like premium features. So we have a very nice clubhouse space, workroom space with 2 private conference rooms, a fitness room with a sauna, which is very different, but everyone loves the sauna. And then we have Pilates reformers.
Yes.
So that was like a big ticket item that we decided to do last minute.
I know that our development team and your team, Indigo Living's team, surveys our residents all across our portfolio. So whether that's a brand new community or a community that we've had in our portfolio for a decade or more, to see what residents really value in those amenities. And I think it's so cool that you guys actually take that feedback into a lot of the new communities and say, okay, well, Pilates is a huge thing right now, so let's do some Pilates reformers, or the sauna, or you add in some of these amenities that maybe they would have never thought of years ago.
Never.
And it's interesting to just see how people rank those fitness centers, man.
They do.
They're always up there.
And Pilates is becoming a big thing in Des Moines, so they get to save like $150 membership because it's downstairs.
It's right there. What about parking? That's always a discussion of topic when you live downtown. So what's the parking situation look like here?
Plenty of parking. Like we are like one of the few communities in downtown that have like parking that's not an issue.
Yeah.
Parking's
always an issue. I'm going to stop you there, but parking's always an issue.
Parking's
it's
always
a hot
an issue, but
topic.
like less of an issue compared to like some of the high rises downtown where you have to go find off-site parking. It's included. It's free.
Yeah.
And then we have, I think, a total of 110 garage spots.
Okay. So for those Iowa winters, you can tuck away if you can.
Absolutely.
But rentable, right?
It's rentable. But some of our garages have built-on driveways. So then you have that spot for guests to just park in your driveway and don't have to park in the parking lot. So that's a nice convenience too.
Yeah, a little extra storage as well.
Storage is included. We do have some garage plans that have like built-in storage, like an additional like area. But we also have storage closets for rent too.
Okay.
If you don't want the full garage.
What don't you have? There's the question for
Exactly.
you. You mentioned, we mentioned bougie dogs, but you have a dog washing
We
station?
have 2. One for each building.
Of course you do.
Yes, it's super nice and convenient. I don't think anyone's used it yet because I've been like checking it each morning.
Dog washing. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really had that much rain. Like, wait till it gets really
The
like the
snow.
spring and snow, muddiness. Yes,
Then it's gonna be full.
it probably will
It's
be.
gonna be a
full.
wait list.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if they dive into Gray's Lake though, or go for a little swim in
Yeah.
waterworks, they might need it.
They will.
So let's talk about rent, because in the previous episodes, obviously we've talked a lot about just attainable housing, and people's budgets are always top of mind, right?
Yes.
So we're trying to take a look at the market, know that yes, this is a brand new community, but also what do you guys offer? I mean, from a rent perspective, I know there's always different promotions and savings going on, but also you do have to factor in the fact that there are parking, there's amenities, there are things that make that value go up a little bit.
I do agree with all of that. And when you kind of break down where everything goes with your rent payment, it's like the after of it is not really a profit for the owners,
Right.
but you get so much included with your rent. And with the new phase, I think they did it very strategically, like, well, every unit is below $2,000.
Yeah.
So that's major in this economy. And
Yeah.
with like downtown living being more and more expensive as the years go on and as more competition comes into play. But that's been one of the successful things of LINC 4 is
Love that.
it is budget conscious, but you still get the modern living, the luxury living.
Because you guys are over 70% leased already.
We are.
That's wild to
We're
me.
getting like 4 to 5 applications a night.
How are you keeping up?
It's been so much.
You're like,
to
I'm
keep up
not.
with.
I'm trying. I'm trying. So for someone who's apartment hunting right now, maybe why should Grays or why should LINC kind of rise to the top of the list?
Because you can have it all here. And you could have like all the amenities that you want. You could have the community, you have the neighbors, you have everything, and it's just right here in downtown Des Moines. You do not have to leave your front doorstep far.
I love it. And speaking of front doorstep, you do have private balconies. You do have some wraparound balconies, and you've got some walk-up units where you can just boop, boop, right in and out.
The walk-up units are so convenient for groceries.
I know. Oh, convenient for everything. What
Everything.
Pets, groceries, biking, any of it. Well, okay, that's rounding down our time. I know that went really fast, but I appreciate you coming to the clubhouse and just we are clarifying here. LINC Apartments has so many amenities already built into it. Obviously, with the Gray Summer music series that's here, anyone can come in, from the general public to anyone who lives in Gray Station. But the clubhouse is reserved right now for
HOA members only.
HOA members only. We have to say it. We know, LINC, you have a pool too. We
Yes.
appreciate you asking, but for right now, that's what I know. Don't eye roll at me. Don't come at me.
It's been a topic of discussion.
It
for
is.
Sure.
I mean, with a space this beautiful, it was probably going to be. So if anyone wants to take a tour, how do they reach you? How do they get to you? LINC at graystation.com.
LINC at graystation.com. Give us a call. We're always available for you guys. And we're more than happy to show you everything on the list.
Everything. All of the things we listed off. The last question. I'm asking everyone for a one word. What is the vibe of Gray Station?
That's a good question.
I've looked forward to your answer most out of all of the people.
Really?
I wanted to let you know that.
I want to say dynamic. Yes.
Okay, writing that down.
Very dynamic, a lot of movement, a lot of active neighbors. It's always changing. The
Yes.
neighborhood's growing, and I think everyone's excited to be a part of it and to be a part of something.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Thanks for coming on today, Jeremiah. I always
Of course.
appreciate talking
Thank
to
you
you.
for having me.
Thanks for listening to Dig It, a real estate podcast by Hubble Realty Company. To explore more episodes, blogs, projects, and insights from us, visit the newly revamped HubbleRealty.com. Dig It is an amplified Des Moines production brought to you by Hubble, 170 years of enriching quality of lives in our communities through construction, development, home building, and property management. Like, share, subscribe, follow, do all the things, and see you next time.